With a minute 13, 2nd and 10. Darnold, one-on-one, Smith-Njigba! They went back to Smith-Njigba, and he beat Green. 41 yards.
Seattle avoids disaster on 3rd down. Now play action. Shot downfield. Smith-Njigba's got it against Ramsey. Down to the 10-yard line.
2nd down and 10. Pressure coming. Darnold in trouble and still on his feet. Now moving, and he's got a man. Smith-Njigba at the 30. And Smith-Njigba shoved out by Alontae Taylor.
Jason, this is a great example by number 11, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, seeing that his quarterback is in trouble and then going into their scramble drill. And what does he do?
Torrey Horton goes in motion on 1st down and 10. A play fake. Darnold on the move. Darnold throws, and he's got a man. Touchdown! Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Darnold deep on 1st down. Smith-Njigba reels it in.
Darnold to the outside, and the minute you say it's a quiet night, he gets a... Darnold deep downfield and reaching back is Smith-Njigba. 36 yards.
What's better, the throw or the stutter and go? What a route by Jaxon Smith-Njigba, able to run away from Max Mel.
Darnold to the sideline, caught and getting out of bounds. Smith-Njigba, but they say no.
It'll be a 30-second timeout. It's a battle of former Ohio State wide receivers trying to make big plays to win the game. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, much like his former teammate, back shoulder fade.
Charbonnet will remain with a line drive. Caught, touchdown! Working on Vildor.
Great combination route here. Smith-Njigba's to the outside. He's just running a skinny post. Cup to the inside, runs a flat. Receiver to the inside, even inside of that, is clearing out.
To this, 2nd down 2. Fake to Walker. Look at the time. Going deep, and he's got him! Smith-Njigba! What a catch! Beating Winfield, the 27. Darnold again. Caught. Smith-Njigba. Clock is ticking. Blocked by Walker. Darnold whacked as he throws. Caught. Smith-Njigba. He's all over the plate.
Darnold straight drop. Floating one and toward the sideline at the 45. Jaxon Smith-Njigba trailing 6-0. Fake to Charbonnet, stepping up is Darnold, and Sam floats one open is Smith-Njigba, and he will glide to about the 21-yard line of Jacksonville. Been very active as Darnold sets to throw, and floating one down the middle, and Smith-Njigba has it, touchdown Seahawks!
One of those when you can't use your hands, you've got that much space right there, and Njigba gets on the toes of the DB and just says, see you later, I'm faster than you, and Sam Darnold throwing a dime.
2nd and 7. Caught at midfield and sliding is Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Division playing well on the road as they have under Mike McDonald. That pass he is caught. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, he's worked that sideline.
The penalty, you go down 2 scores. The way the offense is playing in this environment could be trouble. And right for the end zone and scoring and dunking is Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Flags down afterward for the celebration. But Darnold to 3rd down. Yeah, both are 0 for 4. Darnold delivers a throw to the sidelines, and there is the first 3rd down conversion. It's been hard to stop tonight. Is the deep back. They fake it to him. Darnold looking to throw across the middle and drops a dime to Smith-Njigba in. Darnold out quickly. Slant. Look out. Smith-Njigba darts free almost.
No gain, leaves it 3rd and 5. Washington needs a play. Darnold finds it. 1st down. Smith-Njigba. And on the move after the catch to the 39. He would enter the chat with a national TV game like this. He stays perfect. Smith-Njigba to the 44. Team. 2nd and 3. Darnold throwing sideline. Smith-Njigba's got it.
Back at the 35. The fake to Walker, who offers a block. And then going deep and looking inside the caught. Njigba with the grab. What a catch. 43-yard touchdown strike. Working on Thompson.
Well, just got through talking about play action pass. Timed up perfectly with this call. Getting one-on-one on the outside because of the pressure that was brought by.
The work cut out for him today.
Play action on first down. Darnold comes back and finds Smith-Njigba, his second catch. He's got
Seattle has that you should allow them to do it.
quickly outside. Smith-Njigba, stiff arm to get through Durant, tiptoes the sideline, and Jaxon
He's able, because he's about as good as a young lineman we've seen in years.
Here's the fade, looking downfield for Smith-Njigba, who plucked it with one hand. J.S.
Time.
Yeah, every second precious. Darnold heaving sideline. Smith-Njigba again goes out of bounds at the 37.
Really a great asset that they've brought in.
Darnold with time going up top for Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Drops it in the bucket, and he will backpedal for a touchdown. What a throw. What a catch. 6 on the board from 63 out.
And he gets on top of Amani Hooker so quickly. So you've got JSN going up against the safety. That's what you want. You're done. You're in trouble right there. He's on top of you. And a really good throw and really well played. I like the way the hand is up a little bit. But it's impressive. That's good blocking up front.
Here's Darnold on first down. Jaxon Smith-Njigba dancing from the 30-yard line, and a stiff arm out of bounds at the 25. Yeah, 0 for 2 in the red zone. Now 1 for 6 the last game and a half for Seattle. Darnold on first down. Flushed, finds Smith-Njigba. Another big play. Jaxon Smith-Njigba still on his feet and finally out of bounds at the 20-yard line of Tennessee.
Pass plays.
On 2nd and 4, play action. Darnold to the end zone. Smith-Njigba with his second touchdown of the day. 13 yards, and Seattle storms down the field to grab 6 out of the locker room.
Yeah, just watch the route. So he's going to win inside. Then he's going to bend outside to give him some space from the safety before he comes back. And just really
being learned here by the young quarterback.
In the hands of Smith-Njigba, runs by Rodgers, makes a move on Smith, and rumble. Off the play fake. Darnold with time, open, Jaxon Smith-Njigba, they find him for a big gain, out of bounds near the 20. 2nd and 11. Darnold over the middle, Jaxon Smith-Njigba on the run, breaks a tackle, he'll take it all the way in for a Seattle touchdown.
he's going to press outside, back up. There's the little stumble you talked about. Xavier Watts, 31, terrible angle. Terrible angle coming down from the safety spot.
Darnold on 3rd down. Pressure comes to the end zone. It's Jaxon Smith-Njigba for the second.
Darnold has time, and he's got Smith-Njigba at the 45, and out of bounds around midfield. Darnold over the middle. He's got Smith-Njigba. Smith-Njigba inside the 20 and out of bounds. They needed a big... Darnold operates the Seattle offense. Play action. Darnold steps up, throws on the run, and he's got a man. Smith-Njigba breaks free. Smith-Njigba down the sideline and pushed out of bounds by Bynum.
At that time. It's you, the old Buckeye. What about you want to bring Chris Carter's name in there? 2nd down and 15. Pass is caught. Oh, you knew that sooner or later he had to grab one, and it's incredible. And he was the next Johnny Unitas for 3 years. That pass is caught. Smith-Njigba is taken down from the 39-yard line. Play action. Scramble. Throwing along the sideline. Smith-Njigba, did he make it inbound? The officials look at him. Darnold, play fake. Looks, throws, caught! Smith-Njigba. Now comes the drama.
Here's the touchdown, Al. What a job by Darnold with a nice play fake, and a good job of separating by JSN. No receptions in the
field goal range here for Seattle to try to make this a 2-score game. They crowd the line. Darnold lets it fly, makes the connection with Smith-Njigba. They convert inside the 30. Fake the handoff, bootleg for Darnold. Looking downfield, Darnold perfectly placed Smith-Njigba.
Low snap.
Darnold. Jaxon Smith-Njigba, nice move. Broken tackle, and another still going down the side. Here's play action from Sam Darnold, who has time and fits it perfectly into Jaxon Smith-Njigba. Good yards on 3rd and 17. Here's Jaxon Smith-Njigba. What an adjustment. Up to grab that pass on a throw that was a little behind him.
This roster.
2nd down and 9. To the sideline.
2nd and goal. Fake. Darnold looking, firing, end zone. It is caught. Touchdown. Jaxon Smith-Njigba.
Leading receiver this year. What a throw by Darnold on the run. Only where he could put it. Easy to complete and decisive read for Darnold.
They get a quick pass outside and a good move out there by Smith-Njigba. And all of a sudden, Seattle is down in the backfield, subbing for Charbonnet. Fake it to him. Darnold rolling, looking, throwing. Oh, did he keep it in bounds? He did! Come on! Smith-Njigba, just terrific.
Watch him coming from the other side of the field. They boot to the left, and Darnold puts it just out there.
4-man rush. Darnold near side. Good strong catch there by Jaxon Smith-Njigba. That pressure. Darnold launching deep. Going down there. It's caught and hanging on. And Smith-Njigba.
It's back to get a beat on what he's doing.
Darnold looking at him again. Some pressure though. Hit as he throws. Man open. Guess who? Smith-Njigba. Touchdown Seattle. Left. Darnold on the play pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Throws on the run. Man open. Jaxon Smith-Njigba. He is.
Darnold first down throw here on the swag. Jaxon Smith-Njigba. First time in space. It's his 8th target, but only 2nd.